All right, let's get this party started. All right, which ain't gonna really be much right now. More entitlement. It ain't really gonna be much right now. We just gonna go for a stroll and go for a walk here, uh, carrying stuff. So, uh, see, I'll try the best that I can. If I can't do it, I can't do it. But absolutely great, amazing, glorious, beautiful day today. It was just, it was awesome, bro. It was awesome because I realized how much progress I'm making, how quickly. I got folks in their feelings. I have this entire time just by existing, just by doing me, being the best Batman I can be. Ah, that rhyme. I'm the best and the greatest at everything I do. And I am Batman, the one and only. You understand? Literally. Like I said, I still believe there was one around in like medieval times and stuff, possibly, but right now, in this day and age, I'm it, and I'm the greatest, literally. But yeah, like folks is in their feelings. They've been in their feelings. That's never gonna change, right? And you know, I just focus on what matters, man. You know what I mean? I don't have time for games. I don't have time for frivolous activities. I got time for making money. I got time for what makes sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that ain't even what we are. It's more like everything is about God for me. Everything. I proclaim God every day. You understand? That's why you got them narcs. They don't know what else to do. In desperation, they try to copy my rhetoric. But that's the worst mistake you could ever make, because God, right, knows our hearts and souls and sees that you're disingenuous. You don't want to do that, brother. Trust me, nobody. You understand? All you're going to do is, you know, basically get God, to, you know, see what you're doing, see that you're disingenuous. Hold on. All right. So yeah, like I said, we just keep on pushing forward. We keep on moving forward. We know what it is. Why do you think I do all this training, man? You know what I mean? God already called it what it is, and said everything. You understand? Why do you think I do all this training? Hell, I'm always ready, homeboy. Believe me, I do this for a living for real. And you got to understand, everything is a different situation. That's what people don't get. It's different. It is. Depends on circumstances. You know what I mean? Everything is a different situation. There's different rules. Always. I don't need to explain it to you. You should be able to figure it out. It ain't that complicated. But like I said, we out here winning. All right. Like I said, I got a check coming like right around the corner, 21st to the 26th. You know what I mean? What's today? Thursday. So tomorrow's Friday. That's the 21st. So okay, yeah, we in business, man. It'll probably come. I'm guessing probably this weekend, maybe on Saturday. Um, it should show up Saturday, is what I'm thinking. But either way, it's coming, and it's coming through. Look at them staring at Batman instead of driving. That's their responsibility. That's on them. But yeah, like I said, uh, I got a check coming for 166 and some change, and then we're building the next check. The next check is already up over 49 bucks. That's right. So I've been doing pretty well. Like the last 2 days or so, or whatever, I've been averaging like $3-4 a day. That's amazing on here. You got to go hard as hell to do that on here. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. I work harder than all of you. I train harder than anyone in the world. I don't know. I was impressed with myself today, man. I'm making a lot of progress real quick. Like I told you, I'm Neo in the Matrix. I just watch videos, I research, I learn, I listen, I turn around, I can do all this stuff. Um, it's identical to downloading a program like they were doing in the Matrix. What I do, I just download the program. And all my stuff is applicable because I'm the champ of the world. And that's the thing. The world never seems to just, you know, like let it be. You know, see, that's the difference between me and most people. I know how to succeed. Like you ain't gonna tell me how I'm gonna go about things. You can sit back, have a seat, and watch me succeed, and listen and learn. It's that simple. None of y'all can teach me anything. I'm the teacher. I'm the healer. I'm the one with the answers. I'm the prophet, and I'm the son of God. And it's just that simple. So, like I said, y'all should be listening to me so you can learn something from me because I've been through hell and back and I keep pushing through every obstacle. And, most folks couldn't do that. There's nobody who could walk in my shoes. But yeah, just like I told you when I told you I'm the game master, facts. When I told you I'm the martial arts expert, facts. When I told you I'm the 52 blocks expert, facts. When I told you I'm the greatest martial artist of all time, whoever existed, facts. Now it's all already proven on camera. And the camera is just the beginning because don't worry, we're going to have competitions and compete. You know what I mean? That'll come at some point. But I mean, we already know what the result will be. Truthfully, we already know, man. There ain't anybody who can hold a candle to me, man. Like I'm that confident. I know they can't. There may be a couple of people like, and I'm talking like the most elite in the world who could maybe, come close, be a contender, but not strength wise, not size wise, not height wise. And y'all be doing weight classes. I don't care about that. That's my point. Like, no, like in my league, there's no weight class. Okay, so let me explain that to you. There's no weight class because there doesn't need to be one. It's absolutely pointless. All it is to divvy things up so they can rig it so it's not real anymore. Like, it's not even the same thing you came to watch. That's the problem with all these, pampered boxing leagues and MMA and UFC. It's all fake. The minute you introduce weight classes, you throw off the equilibrium of everything. You'll have an answer for everything. You're always saying things that don't make any sense, talking about this is why they have weight classes because there's big guys. Brother, if you don't understand how much and how many times that point has been proven wrong by me, then I give up. I mean, I don't even know what to tell you, brother. I mean, it doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Not in this. It doesn't matter how big you are at all. In fact, it's going to slow you down. That's the point. You train to make sure that you're able to compete no matter who it is, no matter how big they are, no matter how strong. You don't want to be big, especially in martial arts. Like I said, I'm basically an expert at hand to hand. I got all my experience from real life. Because, like I said, folks were putting active you know what's on me, and I kept on pushing forward and surviving and winning and taking care of myself and defending myself. I'm an expert at this. I do this for real. That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. When you got these folks, I don't know what anybody's talking about because, again, we're in a world that has rules within it, and you have to follow them. I have to follow them. Everybody does. Like I said, folks don't want to compete. That's why they don't. Come with some respect, come correct, and sign the waiver. Nobody asked me for the waiver. I own my own league. I'm the CEO of it. Nobody asked me for the waiver because they know what's good. Y'all have celebrity nonsense like with Blueface. Like, are you serious, bro? Dude's a scrub. Literally. An all-out scrub. Folks like that couldn't come close to me, homie. Real talk. Like, trust me. You don't get this. This is a whole different ball game. And y'all be talking about MMA, UFC as if I couldn't dominate both easily. John Jones is a joke. Like I said, he failed every test he ever had, meaning he can't even compete fairly, right? He's never won. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? Everything he did was wrong. Everything he do in the street is wrong. He's not a tough guy. And he be ducking the real ones too, like that dude from Russia and stuff that was in prison in Russia. Like, those are the dudes, like, that's what I'm more like. Them dudes that come out of prison in Russia, like people like that. Like, this is not fake, homie. Like, I really do this. I happen to be the champ in the streets, in reality. Like, do you know how much willpower that takes? Like, what? And behind the walls. And that's the facts. I'm the champ behind the walls too. It's just usually behind the walls, all I ever had to do was talk. You know what I mean? Because, like, that's the thing. Like, nah, bro. Like, most of y'all are scrubs, bro. Most of the world doesn't even know anything about reality or martial arts, boxing, what we do for a living. They couldn't even understand this stuff. Can you imagine trying to get these little scrubs to even get up every day and train like me? You see, I never take a day off. It ain't just because, oh, there's nothing else to do. No, it's because this is what I live for. This is what I love to do. This is what makes me happy, like Christina makes me happy, like God makes me happy. Like, I do what I enjoy. And I just keep pushing it further and further. And that's what y'all don't get. You have to train the hardest to be the best. You can't, I mean, you could take days off. That's fine. And that's good sometimes. I do it sometimes. I try, very rarely, but so I can rest, or try to, or catch up, or give myself a break. And it's necessary. Don't get me wrong. But everything for me is training right now. Everything. Even if it's training my spirit, God is always training me, always building me. And most of everything I do is spiritual strength. That's what y'all don't get, like I said. So that's why extracurricular activities, people who want to act, all that fronting and weird stuff or internet stuff, it's completely irrelevant because I'm a grown man. So again, we're in a world that has rules, right? And I'm going to follow them. And, it is what it is. And that's basically all it ever is. It's just people who don't even know how to follow the rules. And what they do is they try to act some way, right, to pretend because they want you to think you don't have to follow the rules, but you do. See what I'm saying? Nobody's come on no real energy, nobody's tough, none of that, bro. Everything has been fake with these folks because they're fake. Everybody's been exposed. Everything's been exposed. Like I said, y'all getting karma right and left. God is dealing with all of you just like I told you he would. Phoenix! Now what you gonna do about that, boy? Huh? Any of you, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like Conor McGregor said, what are you gonna do? You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing. That's right. I showed up back here and took over the valley. And I told you I would. Yep, I told you. I'm the real deal. Not Conor McGregor. He's 3 feet tall. Not none of you, that's for sure. Feel me? Me. I'm the general in this. I do this. This is my career. I'm your superior. Get that right. Get that understood, boy. Look at him taking 8 hours to make a turn. Yeah. Yeah, you see me? Yeah. What up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out here winning right in front of you. Yeah. That's what they do. But they nonsense. As if they saying anything, as if they making a statement. Like, yeah, what's good? Exactly. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, all these folks are soft. They're all soft and they're the same. Yeah, they be in they feelings. They be in they feels. Powerless. Can't do nothing. Like, I don't get that. I don't get what the acting is. Real talk. Quit acting. It's weird. Yeah, like I said, nah, we all have rules to follow, brother. We got rules to follow, and you're gonna follow them. Yeah, none of you are special. You don't have a choice. But yeah, like I said, that's my whole deal. And you see me changing everything around you. You feel me? You see me going to work, getting busy. Feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and don't start the driving antics because I will record it. Just so you know. Yes, I will. 100%. That's the thing, bro. These people, they all think they're like above the law and above the system. Like, no, you're not. That's why right now, what do? Keep it moving. Right. So what's the point? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of vehicles slowing down, going 2 miles an hour? Like, come on, bro. You're trying to make a fake statement. You get what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's all they do is front. And then they all do the same thing. Tuck their tail and run. That's what all y'all do. In reality, that's the reality. It's never changed. You understand? Nah, like I said, homie, y'all play yourselves. Y'all don't get when somebody's way smarter than you and way ahead of you. Who's in the best position? Hmm? Who's in the good position? Hmm? Who owns who and who runs everything? Me. Exactly. Like I said, you play silly games, you win silly prizes, don't you? Yep. A lot of these folks been learning that. You understand? Listen, homie, y'all can feel whatever way you want. You could be all wrapped up in your feelings. I could care less. It means nothing to me. Like, they all do the same thing as if it's all like, I don't know, it's all just the weirdest, fakest energy I've ever seen. Like, just like I told all y'all what it is. It's all reality. Y'all ain't about nothing. None of you. Are you serious? I'm sorry, bro, but if you're from the valley, straight up, you ain't about nothing to begin with. Everybody know that from up north. So stop that nonsense. Stop that fake stuff. Stop acting. That's the problem. It's too much acting. Like nobody cares, bro. Feel me? All y'all do is do it to yourself, worsen your own situation. Feel me? Same thing over and over again. Feel me? It is what it is. Look, yeah, same nonsense. It's just silly, man. Be silly as hell. Silly folks. Like, bro, I ain't out here by myself either. Understand that I got God with me, Father with me, all these ancestors and spirits. I ain't never alone, little homie. Trust me. But yeah, like I said, we gonna keep on winning. Yeah, right. Same nonsense. Y'all think I'm joking? Nah. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it all on camera, bro. I don't know why y'all can't think. Real talk. No. See, that was the same vehicle. The vehicle was sitting there, slowing down, doing whatever. Then they went in a whole circle. So they were driving slow in front of me at first. Then they went in a whole circle and then came back around while they like on their phone while they driving, which is a crime, right? Like, and I don't know, just like driving slow. Like, what's the point? Like, what? So I'm saying every day they want to front. All of them act like they don't have internet access. Bro, this is a public network. There's no excuse to act like you don't know what's being said and what's going on. Y'all all know what it is. So, like I said, when folks be acting weird and acting fun, that's fine. It doesn't make me feel anything, does it? Yeah. Just keep walking and going on about my business. Feel me? And I ignore them completely. Like, I don't care about what anybody feels, man. You know what I mean? Some folks can't even talk to me. They can't say nothing to me. You feel me? So I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, I'm sure a whole lot of you in your feelings. You know, again, I don't know what the point is of the antics. Like I said, your phase, brothers and sisters, your phase because I came over here, I came through, I took everything over, and I told you I was going to change everything. And the system, I got it shook. The system is shook. They have no answer for me. None of them. They have no answer for Batman. So that's what they do: drive around and then try to like send subliminal messages online or like that, like while they're driving. Like what is the point of that, brother? Like reality is what it is. Nothing's going to change it. None of you have any power. You understand? You don't have any power to change it. To change what God has ordained, God's plan. That's silly. You know what I mean? That's the problem with these folks. They really be thinking they on something, brother. It's very easy arithmetic, man. I already won. I got everything in the exact position I want it now. I'm totally protected, safe. I'm good. Y'all are funny. You know what I mean? And people know about me. Like, what? Like, brother, one thing about me, man, I stand dolo on my own too. You understand? That ain't never been the issue. Hold up. So yeah, like I said, me, I stand on my own too, bro. Like, oh, we goody. We straight goody out here. We're gonna keep doing our thing. Like I said, let them do the antics. I'm gonna keep talking about it and exposing everyone. I'm gonna expose everything you're doing. That's what I'm saying. Every day, I just be minding my own business. I don't got time for it. Like I said, I am literally the world's greatest ninja. Not joking. Are you serious right now? Brother, I'm a samurai. You understand? Like that's what I'm saying when folks, can you imagine it's like suburb folks trying to front and do antics and pretend and all this weird behavior because they're coming undone because they want to all act like they don't know reality, but they do. If you have internet access, you know reality. You already know Tyree Sneed is the greatest of all time. Are you serious? So, like I said, quit fronting. See, that's the thing. People pretending, that's fine. I'm a grown man. Like, literally, I'm not a fan of Kevin Gates, homie, but Kevin Gates, it was a quote I just saw. He said exactly the same thing. He said, I don't have time for frivolous nonsense. For like, you know what they call it, but we just call it nonsense on here to be nice. Like, I don't have time. Like, it's irrelevant. Like, see, that's the thing. That's why they all, behave like that, because they don't have a purpose. So they can't build anything. They have nothing going on. All they do basically is be a commodity for the government. They consume, and that's it. So all the consumers have to watch me, and then they feel some way because, oh, the spotlight's on him. Oh, he's the star of the show. He's got main character energy. YouTube didn't give me main character energy. God did. Nobody gave me anything. YouTube didn't do anything for me. God did. You see my point? I work hard as hell. Like, you understand, I haven't even stopped all day. You know how hard it is to do this editing and be working out like this. Like, dude, I work all day. Hard work. So that's the thing. Like, if you're doing your job and you coming up in the world quickly, I'm coming up. Like, folks don't even know. They think I'm still in the same boat and I ain't doing nothing and I'm making moves, getting everything going, and God's about to bless me with millions of dollars. Watch. Christina's pulling through like I told you she would. It's gonna be okay. I told you, God got me. God got her. God got us. God ain't gonna let us down. There's not a doubt in my mind. That's the thing. No matter how bad or impossible it looks, I believe in God, and I believe in what God told me, and I believe in God's promise. 100%. So we're gonna have all the money soon. We're gonna be caked up. We're gonna have it all. Right? Man, this is ridiculous, bro. And look how hard things are, because like I said, we never had any help to do anything. So when Christina's already negotiated, what was it? Isn't it like, oh, I lost track. Isn't it like $18.1 million or something crazy? Like, you think when we get 18.1 million, we're gonna get way more than that, I bet you. When we get all this money, come on, bro. You understand? Like, come on, bro. You know, the folks who I need to stand up to and tell reality, that's no problem. That's what I do. That's easy. You know what I mean? Oh, that's guaranteed always. You understand? But you still have to go about things the right way. You know what I mean? It's just the truth. You know, like, that's the thing. You can't entertain options of nonsense. You can't entertain any kind of option that's not going to get you where you're trying to go. You know, I'm going to make sure Christina's okay and well taken care of and happy and healthy. I'm going to have her perfectly right. She's going to be good, and she's going to, you know, love our beautiful life that we build together and everything within it that we build together. Come on, dude. God. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these folks let me do everything by myself down here, and then have to come up against all this opposition and fake oppression and nonsense, and I won. So yeah, you folks gonna be in your feelings, but like I said, my thing is, like I said, all these folks, all of them keep hiding and running their mouth. Like, there's no hiding from Batman. That's what you gotta understand. There's no hiding from me. It doesn't matter who you are. You understand? Like, I'll have my day and time to address everyone face to face. Don't worry. We're gonna all have face to face conversations. I'm gonna definitely tell y'all how I feel. You understand? After all this nonsense, you could just see what it is. Like, yeah, them folks. I'm a dude that's just trying to survive and get by, and I'm a white American, and all these folks was in on the same attitude. That's fine. That's why it don't bother me. That's why today when Rob Rack was repeating the same nonsense, I don't care. That stuff don't bother me. Like I said, brother, I've explained it to you 8 million times. If you're gonna keep repeating yourself, that's kind of weird. It doesn't do anything for me. But I sure as hell put you in your place and told you reality, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, brother, you a Satanist, bro. You evil as it gets, man. You say crazy things on here, and you've committed tons of crimes through your shows on here, and you're going to be held accountable in a court of law for them. No, that's guaranteed. Don't worry about that. So, keep on talking crazy. That's what you should do. Keep on running your mouth. I want you to keep talking crazy, because what you don't get is it's public record, smart one, of all your crimes. Now, you say crazy things, bro. You say crazy things that are a crime, and people go to jail and get locked up for all the time. You know what I mean? You're hiding. That's what you're doing. You know what I mean? All this nonsense. I'll get on YouTube, and he in and out of prison for petty stuff, nonsense, just talking, running his mouth. He ain't stepped a foot in the street. He's homeless in a Roach Motel off his family's funds and that other lady's money, the gremlin. He ain't done nothing. So who are you to judge or say anything to me or anyone? And you don't want to have that conversation, do you? Do you, big boy? He's a grown man, bro. You're like 50, 60 years old. I'm half your age, bro. Like, come on, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself. Real talk. That stuff is embarrassing. Feel me? So yeah, I don't care. See, I don't care about fake stuff. I care about the real. You know what I mean? That's why I was trying to talk and have that conversation again. You know what I mean? You can't have a conversation. What do you mean? I won't talk over. That's all you do. I'm going to talk over you anytime I want. Believe that. I'm your superior, buddy boy. Are you serious? You know how much more wealthy I am than you'll ever be, or anyone you know? Oh, what do you mean? Like, do you know how much wealthier I am than all of you people and all of them? Are you serious? Come on, bro. The culture didn't come close to me. You better get real, homie. Real talk. Do you know who you talking to? Like, I'm a superstar on here. Of course, I'm going to talk over you. Like, who are you? You're nobody. Like, are you serious? See, them folks, they can't get a grip and get real with themselves. Like, brother, there's no way to ignore notoriety and power. That's why I compete for real, just not with you. You're nowhere near my level. You ain't even on my radar, bro. Like I said, you just entertaining as hell and funny as hell to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm having fun on here. That's why I spend my time talking or whatever, because it's my relaxation time. What's wrong with that? That's all I'm trying to understand. Like, what's the big issue with that? Like, that's what they do. Like, sit there and act like, oh, you can't have any fun. The hell I can't. I'm gonna have fun. But yeah, man, them jumps was crazy today. I leaped over the entire dirt mound. That's a high, real, huge dirt mound. It ain't no joke. So, like I said, y'all tell yourself what you want. I'm getting stronger every day. You understand? You see the martial arts coming together real smooth, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot better. Watch, quick. I'm doing research. I'm training. I'm watching videos. I'm working. This is what I do for a living, homie. You let me know when you have a job. Hey, what's your career? Any of you? What's your career, Rob Rack? Because my career is I'm a public figure and I'm the biggest superstar in the world and always have been. I went worldwide independently with my own music as a rapper, and now I'm a rapper and singer that went worldwide independently, triple platinum, literally, because I sold millions of records. Have you ever sold a record? No. Who is you talking to? You got to be crazy. Like, that's my thing. Every time just sitting there, oh, I got to say the same thing. Bro, who cares? Say what you want, brother. I'm proud of who I am. I already answered you. Why do you keep repeating yourself if you got your answers? See, that don't make no sense. Told you folks on here, you better start making sense. Yeah, God don't respect that at all, man. Like I said, you got nothing to do with God. I'm the son of God. I'm telling you, you go against me, you go against God. And that's what you did, Rob Rack. You went against God like all your people, all your folks, all of them over there, and the Woffords. And look what's going on with you. Are you doing well? Or are you struggling? Because I'm doing great. Get that right. Are you doing well? Are you coming up like me in the world? Are you doing great? Do you own everything? Are you wealthy? Are you good? Are you making dough? Or are you just kind of stuck in one spot, stagnated? Exactly. You ain't going nowhere, homie. Like 50 Cent said, what you want me to lie to you? You ain't going nowhere. Get your 40 and get on the curb. You ain't never gonna make it out the hood. I'm in the suburbs, homie. I'm where you want to be. I'm who you want to be. Remember that. See what I'm saying? See that you want to talk, but my everything about me resemble that I'm a real street dude and a hood legend. So what you saying don't mean nothing. You ain't saying nothing. You understand? Nah, that energy, your energy is super corny, bro. That's some cornball stuff. Like I said, we on here getting money. Get money. Don't get in your feelings like him, right? And fail. Get money. And that's what we're gonna keep doing. Keep on teaching the public what it is. Them folks is miserable. He don't know how to be happy. None of them do. We happy every day. Boy, stop it. Easy. Watch us get money and keep on getting paid. Boy, you don't run nothing. None of y'all. You don't run any of these social media apps. Y'all don't run nothing. What y'all talking for? You can run your mouth all day. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all literally hide behind screens and run your mouth. Bro, we out here in the streets. Are you serious? We took everything over. We're not hiding. See the difference? Yeah, we gangsters run this country and run this world. I run everything coast to coast. You know about this. This the mob, Tyree Sneed, baby Batman. All right, keep my name out your mouth. Easy. Easy money. Over 40 bucks. Sorry, what is it? Over 49 bucks. We almost to 50.
Check coming for 166 and some change. Next check almost to $50. I know you and your feelings. I know you, man. Like I said, I don't gotta get on that vibration on that level because I'm so far above it and above you, it's unreal. You understand? Get on my level, then try to say something to me. All right, little homie, feel me? And that's what it is. Like I said, I'm proud as hell of who I am, and what you saying is you jealous and you in your feelings and jelly because I've accomplished everything that you can. Tons of stuff. Like you would, it would take you. I mean, you would never be able to accomplish anything I have. Not even one thing. I've accomplished like 8 million things. Are you serious, bro? I accomplished nonstop while I let folks like that sit in a Roach motel room, smoke a cigar, doing it to themselves, getting nowhere. Their predicament and situations get worse and worse for themselves because they do it to themselves, and we continue to build and laugh. Easy.